Now, if you thought Episode 1 of The Acolyte was disappointing, hold on to your lightsabers, because Episodes 2 and 3 don't get any better. Today, we're diving deep into why the latest installments of this Star Wars series continue to miss the mark. But before we do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on all my latest videos. Now let's explore why The Acolyte is failing to live up to its potential and what it means for the future of the series. Starting off with the second episode, the show introduces a diverse array of characters, but their backgrounds and motivations are not sufficiently explored. This lack of depth makes it difficult for viewers to form emotional connections with them, as we don't fully understand their driving forces or underlying desires. Take, for example, the character of Osha. Her sudden shift from a vengeful persona to one of empathy and understanding feels abrupt and unearned. Without a proper exploration of her past experiences and inner conflicts, this transformation lacks the necessary build-up and context. Viewers are left puzzled about what truly motivates her change in behavior, making it challenging to invest in her journey. Additionally, other characters suffer from similarly shallow development. The absence of detailed character arcs means that pivotal moments often fall flat, as the emotional stakes aren't clearly defined. A deeper dive into their histories, personal struggles, and evolving relationships would significantly enhance the narrative, allowing the audience to become more invested in their stories. Now moving on to the next point, which is the decision-making. The series is marred by characters frequently making impulsive decisions that lack adequate context or reasoning, which undermines the overall narrative coherence. These abrupt choices can leave viewers puzzled and disrupt their immersion in the story, as they struggle to understand the characters' motivations. For instance, May's decision to confront Jedi Master Torban during a meditation session felt contrived and lacked a believable build-up. There was no clear progression or series of events that justified her sudden boldness. Without establishing May's internal struggle or providing a backstory that explains her motivations, the scene felt jarring and disconnected from her previously established character traits. This kind of decision-making comes off as forced and diminishes the credibility of the storyline. Moreover, these inconsistencies are not limited to May alone. Other characters also exhibit erratic behavior that doesn't align with their established personas. These sudden and ungrounded choices disrupt the flow of the narrative, making it difficult for viewers to stay engaged and emotionally invested. When characters act in ways that seem out of character or inadequately explained, it creates a disjointed viewing experience. Now, the second episode presents a significant missed opportunity by not delving deeper into the unique relationship between the twins, who share a rare bond as Force-sensitive siblings. Exploring their connection and the dynamics of their relationship could have added a profound layer of depth to the narrative, making their story more compelling and emotionally resonant for the audience. Instead, the episode prioritizes action sequences, sidelining character development in favor of visual spectacle. While the action scenes are undoubtedly thrilling and visually impressive, they overshadow the potential for a more intimate exploration of the twins' bond. Viewers are left with a superficial understanding of their relationship, missing out on the emotional richness that could have been achieved through a more detailed examination of their interactions, shared history, and individual struggles. The twins' Force sensitivity offers a unique narrative avenue that remains largely unexplored. How do their abilities affect their relationship? What challenges do they face as they navigate their powers together? These are questions that could have been addressed to create a more nuanced portrayal of their connection. By focusing on these aspects, the episode could have provided insight into how their bond influences their actions and decisions, adding layers of complexity to the plot. Moreover, understanding the twins' relationship on a deeper level would have amplified the stakes during the action sequences. Viewers would be more invested in their fates, knowing the emotional and psychological dimensions of their bond. This, in turn, would make the action more meaningful, as it would be grounded in the character's personal growth and development. Moving on to Episode 3, titled The Witches of Brendok, which takes viewers on a journey through a flashback set entirely on Osha and May's homeworld. This narrative choice aims to provide crucial context for the twins' backstory, particularly by illustrating how they initially encountered the four Jedi, who May is currently targeting for elimination. However, while the episode ambitiously seeks to enrich the twins' origins, it falls short in a few key areas. The secretive coven of witches that raised Osha and May is meant to serve as a pivotal element in their formative years. Despite this, the portrayal of this coven lacks the depth and intrigue that make similar groups, such as the Night Sisters from the established Star Wars canon. In comparison to the Night Sisters, the Witches of Brendok feel underdeveloped and somewhat superficial. The episode does not delve deeply enough into their customs, beliefs, or the mystical practices that would make them a formidable and fascinating presence in the Star Wars universe. Instead, the Coven is presented with a broad brush, missing opportunities to explore the nuances of their society and the unique ways in which they might influence the twins. The lack of detailed world-building around the Witches of Brendok ultimately detracts from the episode's potential to add rich layers to Osha and May's story. By not fully exploring the Coven's impact on the twins' upbringing, the narrative leaves gaps in understanding their motivations and the profound effects their environment had on shaping their paths. The episode also delves into the mysterious origins of Osha and May, revealing that their mothers were non-Jedi Force users who referred to the Force as the Thread. This intriguing revelation raises several compelling questions about the twins' parentage and the nature of their upbringing. However, the answers provided are vague and unsatisfactory, leaving viewers yearning for more clarity and depth. One of the most pressing unanswered questions concerns the identity of Osha and May's father. The episode hints at a complex and potentially fascinating backstory, but ultimately skirts around providing any concrete information. Were the twins abandoned at birth and found by the Coven of Witches? Or is their father a significant figure whose identity is deliberately being kept secret for a future reveal? The lack of answers on this front leaves a significant gap in the narrative. Additionally, the episode hints at the unique reproductive practices of the Witches' Coven. This raises the question, can the witches reproduce without a male? Moreover, the Coven's reference to the Force as the Thread suggests a distinct and potentially profound philosophical approach to the Force, different from the traditional Jedi and Sith perspectives. Yet, the episode does not delve deeply into what this belief entails or how it influences the witches' practices and worldview. While it succeeds in sparking curiosity and engaging viewers with the twins' mysterious past, it falls short of providing the satisfying depth and clarity that could have significantly enriched the narrative. The show's creators appear to rely on the tendency of some fans to obscure and dismiss instances of lazy storytelling. This approach undermines the value of thoughtful critique and analysis by labeling legitimate questions and concerns as mere bigotry. Lazy storytelling manifests in various forms throughout the series, from inconsistent character motivations to underdeveloped plot lines. When fans raise valid points about these issues, they often encounter defensive responses that dismiss their concerns without addressing the core problems. This defensive attitude not only alienates the audience, but also stifles meaningful discussion about the show's strengths and weaknesses. For instance, when viewers question the plausibility of a character's sudden change in behavior or the lack of depth in a pivotal storyline, their inquiries are sometimes brushed off with accusations of prejudice. This reaction prevents constructive dialogue that could help improve the narrative and enrich the overall viewing experience. Furthermore, dismissing critique as bigotry can have a chilling effect on the fan community. It discourages fans from engaging with the material on a deeper level and sharing their insights, as they fear being labeled negatively. This stifles the diverse perspectives that are essential for a vibrant and dynamic fan culture. Hence, rather than dismissing these observations, the creators could use them as valuable feedback to enhance the show's depth and coherence. Acknowledging and addressing lazy storytelling will not only enhance the show's credibility, but also build a stronger, more appreciative fan community. It's clear that The Acolyte has a lot of ground to cover to meet fan expectations. But what do you think? Are you still holding out hope for future episodes, or has The Acolyte already lost you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.